Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Wednesday, November 19th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. You can now get my Sun Sign MP3s on sale now, 75% off for just $2.99. You get an MP3 that goes into your sun sign. We go into the awesome part of your sign, what your sign is all about, and if you want to go deep, pull out your chart. What house is that sun in? I cover it all in this awesome MP3. Check it out now and download at my website, inclusiveiastrology.com. But before we take a look at all the planets, let's take a look at the Leo King Planet Energy Meter to get a bead on where all the energy is for this Wednesday. And the energy that I am taking for today is, I'm bringing it to medium. Yeah, that's right. Yesterday we were at the extreme and I'm bringing it down to medium. It's almost like we finally get a moment here to breathe. The reason why I say that is the sun is finally coming off of Saturn, and I'm sure you felt over the last 2 days this very deep internal aspect of what you need to accomplish, what you need to overcome, what decisions you need to make. And this energy is finally lightening up, especially as the sun is getting ready to come into Sagittarius. You can start to feel the energy as if you know there's positivity coming on the horizon. You know that there's these big things that are coming your way. Sometimes we get blinded in Scorpio where we become so attached to one thing. It's like, it's like you're just all in something. But you're going to start to feel as these days progress here that we have gone through lots of change. We have gone through lots of transformation. We have got to the bottom of our own issues. We have got to the bottom of our personal stuff that makes it hard to connect 100% in the life that you want. And with this moon still finishing off in Libra today and void, this could be a really mellow day. I'm going to be honest. I think that we're ready for some peace. We're ready to just take a little bit of time to enjoy the flowers, enjoy the harmony of life, and find a calming and find a balance today. This is all while the moon as well is getting ready to come into Scorpio later tonight and into tomorrow, where we are going to have a dark moon, and we are going to have the sun and the moon again follow each other for the next 4 days as we have a new moon that's going to happen on Saturday. But we're going to have some magic that's brewing here in the astrology. So it's the in-between stage. Today's one of those days I think that there's a lot still to just process about what you're changing, as Mercury still happening in Scorpio, starting to make some really positive aspects to Pluto and to Mars, which are in Capricorn. And I think that in this piece, there's more plans coming today. There's more of a grip on what you're ready to go do. There's more on a grip on being able to do things. Now, the moon is void, so I don't think that you're going to go accomplish everything in the whole world today. I'm just going to be honest with you. But I think emotionally, there's finally a breath to be able to acknowledge an understanding that you can get going again, that you can go accomplish in what you want to go do. And I think that when you start to look at the astrology and start to kind of feel things out right now, this is definitely a positive moment to come back into your life, take a little breather, regain some strength, and get ready to push on as we are getting ready for this new moon that happens Saturday, and we are getting ready for this last bit of intense Scorpio with the moon that enters late tonight into tomorrow, which is definitely going to come to the last bit of this transformation process. And just know that you're at the end of this. Just know that this has been some of the most, deep stuff you can ever go through, and deep change, whether that is positive or negative. This is definitely a time where it's about change, it's about transformation, it is about you getting to your greatest phoenix to rise, right? On top of all that, before we get to the card of the day, Venus is going to square Neptune over these next couple days, which I think is, with relationships and things that you're looking at in your value systems, you're going to have to pay attention to the signs more. You're going to have to maybe make sure you're not lost. This can also be really fantasy-like and then kind of bring the reality after it. So, sometimes that could be hard, sometimes that could be great. I'm somebody who loves Venus square Neptune. I'll take that extra bit of magic dust that kind of wears off. It's almost like a drug, I'll be honest. So it's almost like relationships, value systems get kind of hit here with a little bit of drug action or a little bit of fantasy. And of course it will wear off kind of quick, but I think that there's a fun aspect to that, which you're going to start to see mount up today and into tomorrow. The card of the day is, oh my gosh, we got the World card up right. Finally. Gosh, if you've been watching me for a while, we've been having kind of not the easiest of cards lately. This card really, and I just felt this energetically when I was channeling this horoscope, that the world is coming back online, and there's a breather today, and there's an element of just finally kind of having that breath, finally starting to see the world shine, finally having a little bit of that magic fairy dust kind of bring you a little bit of spark in between everything that's been going on. Trust me when I say that you have been through the hardest of the hardest, and you can honestly feel that coming into today. Check out my website, inclusiveastrology.com or theleoking.com if you have any questions, and I will see you tomorrow.